Hello, KAPWA People!
Welcome to another episode of TITA and KUYA. And today's episode is all about ube.
Yeah, today we are here at the home of Rainey, who is the owner of Whisk and Joy, right?
Right, and she's our friend.
Yeah, and we're ready and excited to share with her some of the ube goodness, which is a huge phenomenon and dessert, and everyone loves it, right?
Right!
So let's come on and check it out.
Everybody home?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
In the kitchen.
Take off your shoes.
Alright. We brought some ube stuff for you today. We're going to learn all about ube. Alright.
So this is where I create all of my cakes in the kitchen. And you guys, I have a special challenge for you today.
Oh my gosh, a challenge for us. I know I'm gonna win again.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you think that you can make a cake like me?
Oh,
Yes, you can.
no. Okay.
Just do it.
Just do it. She's a professional. Okay, let's
Tucker, can we do it? So we're here today with Rainey from Whisk and Joy. How are you doing, Rainey?
I'm great. How are you guys?
So we just wanted you to share a little bit today about your business, about Whisk and Joy and how it started and what's your inspiration, and really kind of share with everybody what this is all about.
Well, my number one inspiration has been to be able to be home with my son and family, and with COVID, that was nice to be able to be home. And I wanted to start a business that I could give back to the community. And so it's not all about profit; it's more about finding those opportunities that we can use Whisk and Joy and the profits we make to be able to find families locally in Jacksonville to give them what they need, whether it be a meal or a grocery run, or I've also partnered with a lot of friends locally to gather extra items in your homes if you have things that you're just trying to purge or get rid of. There's families, so many families out there that could, your junk is their treasure. So they definitely, and just trying to be that vessel for that. God led on my heart to be able to open up a business that really looks at doing that more often, and that being the main mission and the main goal. So I love decorating cakes. It was a passion of mine. I just kind of started teaching myself, and after watching Cake Boss a million times and all the cake shows on TV, I kind of just started going, and so it's fun. It's definitely nice being able to be in home and in the kitchen. It would be a dream to have a bakery, but I love being at home, and I love being able to be around my family and doing so. So while I'm baking, I can hear my son playing in the next room, and he gets to be a part of that as well. So teaching him that he can also bake as well.
Yeah, that's great.
We love how you try to, really do good in the community and
Yeah.
really give back to the community, because it's important just in the world nowadays, just to bring positivity and kindness in the world. So that's awesome. So on today's episode, it's all about what?
It's all about
It's all about ube, which is a huge Filipino dessert in the Philippines. So we want to test your knowledge. Are you ready, Rainey, for the ube trivia challenge?
Rainy! Game ka na ba?
Game na!
All right. The first question is ube the same as taro? Yes or no? Is ube the same as taro?
No.
So no, taro is actually a root vegetable, and it's actually creamy white color. Although it can turn purplish when cooked, right? Ube has more of that purplish color to it naturally.
Okay.
Versus the taro, they may have similar taste, but ube really has that purple color and is used more commonly in Filipino dishes.
Okay, next question. Is ube a fruit or vegetable?
Vegetable.
Yeah!
Good job, look at you. Next question, what is the Tagalog word for purple? So the Filipino or Tagalog word for purple, is it A, lima?
No,
A, lima, B, azul, or C, verde? A, lila,
Yeah.
B, azul, C, verde. See, I have to brush up on my Tagalog sometimes too.
B azul.
Oh no, it's lila.
Oh, I
So
should
it's
have.
very similar to
That's
lilac, like the color
Oh,
lilac.
Okay.
The lilac, yeah.
Okay.
But the way you say it, it's lila
Lila.
in Tagalog. But yeah, azul is like Spanish for is blue,
Oh.
and verde is green. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Last
I
question?
think Ben would have known that one.
Next question. Where does ube originate from?
Ooh.
Very easy. A, Philippines. B, Japan. C, Hong Kong.
Philippines.
And for today, what did we bring Miss Rainey?
Okay, for your future, if you want to bake more ube cake, we have something for you.
We'll make her for you.
And then
Ube powder.
powder. And this is gold nowadays.
It is.
It will be extra.
Okay.
And these are all part of making ube cake. And you're gonna challenge us today, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
It is what is it
So
today?
you're gonna make a 4-layer ube cake. It's already baked. You just have to put it together. Make sure it doesn't fall
Never done
apart
this
or
before.
slide. And then you're going to make it a blue marble on the outside decoration. The blue marble technique. And then on top, you're gonna put a nice isomalt
Okay,
You say
very
that?
easy.
figurine.
What is it?
Isomalt.
Isomalt. Okay.
But don't burn your fingers.
Okay.
Alright, we got
And then we're
this.
gonna give it away, right?
Yeah, we're
gonna
giving
give
it away to two
Yeah.
dads in celebration of Father's Day this coming weekend.
Okay,
So it's gonna be
good.
awesome.
So you gotta do your best. Do your
All
best.
right.
Game ka na ba?
Thanks.
Game.
Step 1, we're gonna stack and layer the cakes, put the frosting in and make sure they're all level and do a crumb coat. Okay, so the first step is the cakes are baked. They're cooled. That's very important. You can't take them out until they're cool.
Okay.
So they're cooled. All right, so now you're gonna take your flat edge knife and you're going to go around the edge.
Already getting the wrong knife. Okay.
As we know in our field model, so let me model for you. So you're gonna put it flat up against in between. So what we're doing is we're separating the cake. There is there's some butter to kind of loosen it up, and there's a parchment paper underneath to
Okay.
help it come out.
Okay.
What you want to do is grab your foil when we're done and flip it on top onto the foil. No, do it on your other foil. You're gonna have a tall cake. Okay, yeah, take that part off. Here you go. Here. It's just a special technique. Put that in there.
Then do we rip off the parchment?
You can go ahead and do that if you want.
Tita's gonna eat it.
Now, it's up to you, but the recipe did call for you can cut off the brown parts so that you can see that vibrant.
You need your
So-
hearing aid?
No, I did not put my hearing aid today. Okay, what's next?
So because ube is so vibrant and purple, the recipe called for if you want to cut off the brown part, you can, and so that when you slice into the cake, you can kind of see it, see the purple. But you're gonna see it anyways when you cut in. It's just the outside that's brown. It's just from it getting that golden crust to it. So it's up to you. You can do it or not, whatever. I think the easiest is to keep it on there.
Let's
So it
keep
keeps
it easy. Let's keep it easy.
because it keeps it kind of solidified.
Yes, let's
Okay.
do that.
Okay. So
Okay.
now the next thing is we want to level our cake. So I usually keep the parchment paper on when I flip it back over. It's okay. This table is clean. You can put it on the table. You can put it back on the foil.
Okay.
But this is going to be your cake leveler. So you're going to want to see essentially where it is because we're making how many layers?
How many layers?
2.
A 4-layer cake.
The winner.
The loser.
Step 2, we're going to color the frosting and prepare it for the marbling. Alright, step 3, isomalt topper. Do you know what isomalt is?
No.
It's essentially sugar.
Okay.
And it's going to
Okay.
be that delicate crystal looking object on top of the cake.
Okay.
I originally did blue. Do you guys want to do blue today?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do
sure.
All right, let's do blue. All right, so I'll tell
Okay.
you how to do it. So we have our isomalt here, and we're going to put it in the pot, and we're going to melt it down.
Okay.
And then we'll put our blue dye in it to turn it blue.
Okay.
Okay.
And then once it's all melted, we will pour it onto our silicone mat on our table, on our workstation. And then we'll let it just cool down just a little bit. You don't want it to be super hot because it'll run off and that's where you get, everything gets melted. So we're
Okay.
gonna let it cool off a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll pick this up in an ube jam jar, which works perfect for it.
Okay.
And so we'll put that on top, like this. And then, as you can see, the silicone naturally has these divots. And so we'll go ahead and pin these divots down with our clothespins we have here. And then you'll see it kind of makes that isomalt topper shape that you see on top of that cake.
Okay.
And then we'll let that harden, and then we'll very gently take it off the silicone.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll put it on the cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
sounds great.
good.
Let's get started. So now's the fun part. We're gonna do the final touches, take off the parchment paper, and shape up the cake.
There you go.
Okay, well the ube cake is finished, and we have created 2 beautiful marble cakes. And I've brought my judge with me here today to decide who is the winner.
Kuya. Kuya.
Tita!
Kuya.
Tita!
That's right.
Tita!
That's right.
Tita!
Kuya. Say kuya. Kuya. Thanks for joining us for another episode of TITA and